Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our journey on figuring out the English method, the English learning method that help everyone can speak English naturally and fluently. So today is the day 5 of this journey, and I hope that everyone can learn something for every day. And now we continue with the topic, why some people are very skilled at work, but others don't want to work with them, but they are hard to work with, or they are not easy to work with. Now we listen again the small talk, why some highly skilled people are hard to work with, and we review on the vocabulary, on the phrasal verb, or on phrasal words that we already learned when we repeat again and again every day, so the word can come out from your mind immediately when you need to use it. So don't try to learn a lot of vocabulary. Instead of that, you just repeat the vocabulary day by day. That's why one topic I will go deeper day by day. Instead of move on to the next topic, I will use only one topic for 1 week, and you can speak further, speak deeper on this topic with a lot of vocabulary. So now we listen together.
Why some highly skilled people are hard to work with.
Why some highly skilled people are hard to work with?
In the workplace, there is something very common.
In the workplace, there is something very common.
Some people are highly skilled, fast, precise, and very capable.
Some people are highly skilled, fast, precise, and very capable.
But at the same time, they are the ones others don't enjoy working with.
But at the same time, they are the ones others don't enjoy working with.
Why does this happen?
Why does this happen?
Because at work, technical skills are not enough.
Because at work, technical skills are not enough.
What matters more is your inner state when working with others.
What matters more is your inner state when working with others.
A person can be highly competent, but if their inner state is filled with attachment, control, and judgment, they tend to.
A person can be highly competent, but if their inner state is filled with attachment, control, and judgment, they tend to
feel frustrated when others are slower,
feel frustrated when others are slower,
get irritated when others make mistakes,
get irritated when others make mistakes,
and expect everything to go their way.
and expect everything to go their way.
As a result, even if the work gets done, the
As a result, even if the work gets done, the relationship becomes tense.
relationship becomes tense. On the other hand, some people may not be the most outstanding technically, but they have something different.
On the other hand, some people may not be the most outstanding technically, but they have something different.
They have inner tolerance.
They have inner tolerance.
They understand that people grow at different speeds.
They understand that people grow at different speed,
that everyone has a different level of awareness.
that everyone have a different level of awareness.
When mistakes happen,
When mistake happen,
they give feedback,
they give feedback,
but they don't attack the person.
but they don't attack the person.
When differences arise,
When differences arise,
they
they
communicate,
communicate,
but they don't impose.
but they don't impose.
In the language of inner awareness,
In the language of inner awareness,
those who are hard to work with are
those who are hard to work with,
often feeding seeds of dissatisfaction,
often feeding seed of this often feeding seed of dissatisfaction,
while those who are easy to work with
while those who are easy to work with
maintain a balanced and tolerant inner
maintain a balance and tolerance
state.
inner state.
So in the end, your true value at work is
So in the end, your true value at work
not only about how well you perform,
not is not about how well you perform.
it is also about how others feel when
It is also about how others feel.
working with you.
It is also about how others feel.
A
How others feel when how others feel when working with you.
person who has both competence and
The person who has both competence and
tolerance not only creates
tolerance not only creates
results, but also creates an environment where people want to stay and grow together.
not only create results but also create an environment where people want to stay and grow together, but also creates an environment where people want to stay and grow together. A person who has both competence and tolerance not only creates results but also create an environment when people want to stay and grow together. So we read again the vocabulary that used in this small talk. In the workplace, very common, highly skilled, are hard to, highly skilled, are hard to. In the workplace, very common, highly skilled, fast, precise, and very capable. At the same time, others, technical skills. What matters more is highly competent, is filled with attachment, control, and judgment, tend to feel frustrated, get irritated, make mistake. As a result, become tense. On the other hand, outstanding technically, at different speeds, grow at different speeds. Mistake happen, give feedback, don't attack. Differences arise, communicate, don't impose. Are hard to, are easy to. It's not only about balance and tolerance in a state. What matter more is inner state. When working with inner state, balance and tolerant inner state, create has both competence and tolerance, not only but also create environment people want to stay and grow. So today we will try to answer some questions based on based on the small talk with a lot of vocabulary. So we will answer this question by using the vocabulary that we already have, or you can create creative, or you can answer as a sample. And there is a structure to answer this question. It helps you to expand. It helps to expand your idea and expand your opinion when you get the exam like IELTS exam for speaking, and the judge asks you a question and you don't know how to answer this question logically, you can use the formula name. So I will tie down the answer formula. Công thức để trả lời cho tất cả những cái câu hỏi khi mà bạn tham gia attend bất kỳ một cái phần thi nói nào á, speaking test. You can use this formula. It will help you to expand your answer. Đó là chính là the answer directly. Answer directly. And then give the reason. And then give example. And then give a result. Directly answer. Answer. Answer then reason. Reason. Then you can make some example. And the result. Yeah, this is the example. Which do you think is more important in the workplace, skill or attitude, and why? So cái câu hỏi này nó sẽ hỏi là bạn nghĩ cái nào thì which do you think is more important in the workplace? Cái nào là quan trọng hơn trong công việc in the workplace? So which do you think is more important? Skill or attitude, kỹ năng hay là thái độ, và lý do tại sao? Thì đầu tiên bạn có thể trả lời. So the firstly, you can answer directly the question. You can choose which you think is more important. In my opinion, yeah, you can use this word. In my opinion. In my opinion, attitude is more important than skill in the workplace. So you can answer directly the question. Attitude is more important than the workplace. And second that, you give the reason why you choose attitude instead of skill. You can use this phrase. I believe that, to show the reason why you choose the attitude. I believe that why skills can be learned over time, attitude affects. I believe that why skills can be learned over time. Thì Tôi tin rằng á, là kỹ năng á, thì có thể được học qua thời gian over time, can be learned over time. Attitude attitude affects how people work with others and handle challenges. For example, bắt đầu đến ý thứ ba là mình sẽ nêu ví dụ cả nhà ha. For example, a person with a positive attitude is more willing to a person with positive attitude is usually to be more willing to learn, cooperate, and support their team, even if they are not highly skilled at the beginning. Even if they are not very highly skilled at the beginning, and as a result, kết quả là gì? They can improve faster and also create a better working environment, which is important for long-term success. So this is the structure or the formula to answer question when you get a test, a speaking test. So you can, based on the information that you learn, and you can answer and make your answer, create your answer. Why do you think you can use this? I think skill. I think skill is important, but the attitude. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I have sore throat, so and the second question, Which is more important, skill or attitude, and why? And some more example for answer the question. Tương tự giống câu hỏi trên ha cả nhà ha. Kỹ năng điều gì là quan trọng, skill or attitude, and why? You can use that both are important. I think skill is important, but attitude is matter more. Tôi nghĩ tiền là tôi nghĩ skill kỹ năng là quan trọng in the workplace, but attitude matter more, nhưng mà cái thái độ thì nó sẽ quan trọng hơn và nó sẽ quyết định hơn. Thì ở đây cũng là một cái cách để các bạn có thể trả lời nè. Thì khi mà mình nêu một cái ý kiến gì đó thì có thể là I think hoặc là in my opinion cả nhà ha. In my opinion or I think. In my opinion, both skill and attitude. Bạn này sẽ dùng cái cấu trúc là both and. Mình có thể đổi từ, ví dụ như là từ skill thì mình có thể chuyển qua là từ competence, or both highly skilled and attitude are important, but attitude plays a more này bạn dùng một cái từ khá là hay ha. In the long run, yes, plays a more crucial role, là giữ cái vai trò, giữ một cái vị trí, giữ một cái quan trọng ở cả nhà. Plays hoặc là mình có thể là matter more, but attitude matter more or plays a more crucial in the long term. Theo như về dài hạn thì trong cái dài hạn thì crucial ở cái thời điểm đầu tiên thì có thể là skill is very important, but if we want to work for a long term, nhưng mà khi mà chúng ta muốn mà làm việc với nhau một cách lâu dài thì attitude plays a more crucial role. Crucial là một cái quyết định chủ chốt đó cả nhà, nó giống như là điều mà sẽ quyết định trong dài hạn thì nó sẽ là attitude. Technical skill can help you rồi reason. Bạn này bạn sẽ giải thích nào. The reason tương tự giống như cái câu cái công thức này cả nhà ha. The formula to answer directly which is more important, and then you can give a reason why you choose this instead of that. Tại sao bạn chọn cái này mà không phải là cái kia? Technical skill can help you perform tasks effectively, but attitude affect how well you work with others. Technical skill thì có thể giúp bạn là hoàn thành, thực hiện những cái nhiệm vụ một cách hiệu quả, perform tasks effectively, but attitude affect, nó sẽ ảnh hưởng đến cái cách mà bạn làm việc với mọi người. How well you work with others can help you perform tasks effectively, but attitude affect how well you work with others. In most workplaces, success depends on teamwork. Và bạn cho rằng là hầu hết tất cả trong cái môi trường làm việc các cả nhà, in most workplace, in most hầu hết, most là hầu hết ha cả nhà ha. In most workplaces, success depend on. Đây mình có cái cột là depend on. Thành công thì nó sẽ phụ thuộc vào là việc là teamwork. Depend on teamwork rather than individual performance. Thường là nhờ vào teamwork, thường là nhờ vào đồng đội. Cái sự thành công thực sự là nó sẽ dựa trên cái, nên là mình thường có cái câu nói là không có cá nhân xuất sắc mà chỉ có đội nhóm xuất sắc. Thì success depends on teamwork rather than individual performance, hơn là những cái thành tích cá nhân đó cả nhà. If someone has a negative attitude, nếu như mà ai đó có một cái thái độ tiêu cực, such as being impatient or uncooperative, này, nếu như ai đó mà có những cái thái độ tiêu cực, ví dụ như là impatient, thiếu sự kiên nhẫn, hoặc là không hợp tác, uncooperative. If someone has negative attitude, it can damage team, có thể làm ảnh hưởng đến team morale. Morale, tinh thần cả nhà ha, có thể ảnh hưởng đến nhuệ khí hoặc là tinh thần của cả đội á. Morale, từ mới nè. Morale, damage team morale. Cái từ mới thì để mình sẽ cho nó qua bên này. Các bạn có thể morale, cái từ này nó khá là mới. So we can use dictionary Cambridge to check the IPA morale. Yeah. Some word if I don't know how to pronounce, I will check in dictionary to make sure that morale, the amount of confidence felt by a person or group of people, especially when in a dangerous or difficult situation. Cái tinh thần, cái nhuệ khí cả nhà ha. The amount of confidence đã nói đến cái sự tự tin, cái cảm giác tự tin. Confidence felt by a person, the amount of confidence felt by a person or a group of people, especially when, đặc biệt là trong những cái tình huống mà nguy hiểm ha. Mình sẽ tra cái bằng tiếng Anh ha. The amount of so in after I watching a lot of video relating to learning vocabulary, so they show me that you should study vocabulary by English by English. That means that you can explain the word by English instead of Vietnamese. So for a new vocabulary, you can check more definition in English, and then you can write out the Vietnamese meaning to understand nhuệ khí ha, tinh thần. The amount of confidence. So if someone has a negative, it can damage team morale. Nó sẽ làm ảnh hưởng đến cái sự tự tin, đúng không ạ? It can damage team morale and reduce overall productivity. Và nó làm giảm đi cái hiệu suất. Hiệu suất. Reduce damage and reduce overall productivity. On the other hand, ngoài ra hả? On the other hand, một cách khác, a person with a positive and respectful attitude can build trust, and so you can use a lot of vocabulary here. Build trust and encourage collaborate. Let me check the so maybe if you want to and I will show you how to you can use Google AI to make the sound to hear the answer own way, because we need to have the tonation and the accents of American or a native speaker. So instead of try to read as your voice, you can put it on AI. Yeah, let me show you how I do it. Google AI, and you can choose single speaker audio and pass here. Pass here. You can run. So wait for a minute, and you will have an audio that the speaker needs.
In my opinion, attitude is more important than skill in the workplace.
Yeah, you can imitate the way speaker speak. In my opinion, attitude is more important than skill in the workplace.
I believe that while skills can be learned over time,
I believe that while skills can be learned over time,
attitude affects how people work with others and handle challenges.
attitude affects how people work with others and handle challenges.
For example, a person with a positive attitude is usually more willing to learn, cooperate, and support their team.
For example, a person with a positive attitude is usually more willing to learn, cooperate, and support their team,
Even if they are not highly skilled at the beginning.
even if they are not highly skilled at the beginning.
As a result, they can improve faster and also create a better working environment.
As a result, they can improve faster. As a result, they can improve faster and also create a better working environment,
Which is important for long-term
which
success.
is important for long-term success. And then you can download this voice. Yeah, show it in the folder. And okay, question number 1. And you can put it here. Answer, yes, answer number 1. Number 1. Choose the question number 1 and you can put it here. Let me show you how I do it. Yeah, okay. So it is it is the same for number 2, and you can use the same. On the other hand, a person with positive and respectful attitude, respectful. So I think that I learned a lot of vocabulary today. After build trust and encourage collaboration. Oh, I check. I will check the IPA. Yes.
Collaboration.
Collaboration nha cả nhà, không phải call nha. Collaboration. Yes. Collaboration. Maybe I speak. Oh, collaboration. Yeah. Collaboration. Collaboration. Okay. Collaboration. Collaboration. Collaboration, the situation of 2 or more people working together to create or achieve the same thing. Là cái tình huống mà 2 hay là nhiều người cùng làm việc với nhau, cả nhà họ working together to create là sự hợp tác. The situation of 2 or more people working together là sự hợp tác nè. Trong tiếng Việt mình nói đó là sự hợp tác. Okay. Collaboration, the situation of two or more people working together to create or achieve the same things. Build trust and encourage collaboration even if their skills are not perfect. Therefore, tổng kết là therefore. Đi theo cấu trúc này, maybe I need to put it in my opinion. Okay, technical reason. Therefore, why skills are necessary? Trong khi thì kỹ năng là cần thiết, necessary attitude is what truly determine. What truly determine thì trong khi cái kỹ năng thì nó là necessary, nhưng mà cái determine là cái quyết định đó cả nhà. Truly determine whether someone can succeed and grow within a team. Nhưng mà thái độ thì lại là cái is what truly determines, thì là cái quyết định thực sự một người whether một người có thể thành công và phát triển ở trong một đội nhóm hay là không. Someone can success. Someone, whether someone can success. Whether này nó bằng nghĩa với từ if đó cả nhà. Whether. Truly determined. Our success attitude is what truly determine whether someone can succeed and grow within a team. Okay. So number 3, we will go with on 3 questions, and after that, you can answer by yourself. And tomorrow we will share your answer. Do you know someone like this? Thì bạn đã từng gặp ai giống như vậy chưa? Trả lời trực tiếp cả nhà ha. Câu hỏi yes no thì mình sẽ trả lời là yes no. Rồi mình sẽ copy lại cái cách thức trả lời. The answer formula. AR. So easy to remember, is this right? ARER. Yes I do. Yes I do là một cái cách để trả lời trực tiếp. Yes I do. Yes, I do. In my previous workplace, there was a colleague who was extremely skilled and efficient. He could complete tasks much faster than others, and his work was already accurate. Accurate là một cách chính xác. However, tuy nhiên, he was quite difficult to work with. Quite difficult. Nó bằng với a hard to cả nhà. He quite difficult to work with because he was often impatient and didn't communicate in a friendly way. For example, đưa ra ví dụ. Rồi cái này là yes I do là trả lời trực tiếp ha cả nhà ha. Xong rồi bạn đã đưa ra cái lý do lý do vì sao mà bạn đã thấy thì bạn sẽ kể cái câu chuyện. In my previous workplace. Rồi tiếp theo thì bạn đưa ra ví dụ. For example, when someone make a mistake, he could point it out very directly. He could point it out. Chỉ ra. Khi mà ai đó make mistake thì anh ấy chỉ ra một cách rất là sao ạ? Very directly, một cách trực tiếp. without considering their feeling, mà không có quan tâm gì đến cảm xúc của cái người đó. Point it out very directly without considering their feeling. As a result thì kết quả là gì ạ? As a result, kết quả nhận được. Although people respected his ability, mặc dù là cái người đó rất là tôn trọng, rất là ngưỡng mộ cái respected his ability, cái khả năng của anh ấy, they don't feel comfortable collaborating with him, nhưng mà lại không có cảm thấy thoải mái để mà hợp tác với anh ấy. They didn't feel comfortable collaborating with him. Did experience make me realize that? Thì cái điều này nó đã làm cho tôi nhận ra, this experience make me realize that. Một cái cụm này khá là hay để chúng ta có thể dẫn dắt nè. This experience make me realize that being highly skilled is not enough if you cannot create a positive atmosphere for others. Thì kỹ năng tốt thì chưa đủ nếu như mà bạn không thể tạo ra được một cái môi trường tích cực cho người khác. Dạ. Còn 2 câu nữa là mình kết thúc. And there are two questions left so they can finish for today. Do you know someone who is very skilled but difficult to work with? Can you describe this person? Tương tự giống câu trước ha cả nhà ha. Do you know someone like this? Or do you know someone who is very skilled but difficult to work with? I believe there are two important aspects in a person's life. So doing a work and being the person. Okay. Rồi. Câu đó bỏ qua đi cả nhà. Cái đó là cái mà mình đang test thử ha. How do you want others to feel when working with you? Bạn muốn mọi người cảm thấy như thế nào khi mà làm việc chung với bạn? Thì mình cũng trả lời trực tiếp cả nhà ha. Cũng vẫn là theo cái cấu trúc câu hỏi. Câu trả lời là A-R-E-R. A-R-E-R. I want others feel. Tôi muốn mọi người cảm thấy như thế nào? Comfortable, respected, supported when they work with me. Even if we are under pressure, I believe it's important to remain calm and communicate in a considerate way. I also want my colleagues to feel that they can share their ideas without fear of being judged. Share their idea without fear of being judged. In my view or in my opinion đấy cả nhà. In my view. A healthy working environment is one where people feel safe, valued, and motivated to contribute. Ultimately, cuối cùng thì sao ạ? Ultimately, I hope to be someone who not only deliver good result, but also help create a positive and cooperative atmosphere where everyone can grow together. Thì đấy là toàn bộ những cái câu này trả lời cho câu hỏi how. Thì bạn mới nói là diễn giải ra. Ví dụ như là khi mà làm trong một cái này, bạn answer trực tiếp, xong sau đó là bạn sẽ trả lời. Even if we are under pressure. Diễn giải là ngay cả khi mà chúng ta gặp những cái pressure là những cái áp lực đó cả nhà. Thì I believe it's important to, thì tôi tin rằng thì nó vẫn là rất là quan trọng. I believe it's important to, rất là quan trọng để mà giữ được cái bình tĩnh. remain calm and communicate in a considerate way. I also want my colleagues to feel that they are can share. Yep, that's enough for today. So we learn a lot of vocabulary relating to attitude and skill, highly skilled in the workplace. So you can write down own vocabulary you learn and write write the question by your creative answer based on the formula, answer, reason, example, and result. And thank you for your watching and following. See you tomorrow. Oh,